fingertips away. Put your feet wide. Keep your hands wide. Sit back into that squat. Open up through those hips, knees, bending down and back. Good. Sitting back. Last 3 here. Arms up to the side. Warming up those shoulders. 2, 1. Bring your feet together. Squat to reach. Come up to those toes. Narrow squat, and then just find those calves. I really want you to focus on the calf raise here. Come up, almost try to pause. Find your balance on your toes. Warming up those calves because we are jumping and we need them. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Side lunge this way, stay this way. Stay this way. Stay over here. Come up into straight leg. Come down. Now I want you to do this with me here, pausing. I want you to slide your bum back so that your knee doesn't keep going that way. Your foot is facing forward, and focus on just warming up this glute a little bit. For 5, 4, 3, bum back, 2, 1. Maybe even feeling a stretch in that inner thigh. Come to the other side. Give me a couple here. Stay over here. Come up straight leg. Sit back. Find the glute. Drive the hips back. 4, 3. Pushing into your feet. 2, and 1. Squat to reach again for 8, 7. Find those calves. 6, 5, 4, 3. Come up 2. Last one, you're going to hold it up here. Hold it up here. Hold it up. Find your calves. Try and find your balance. Hold it up for 4. Hold it up, 3, hold it up, 2, 1. Shake it out, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, breath, exhale, fold again. Hang out here upside down for a sec. Before we step back into our plank, grab side to side, do what's needed here. Maybe do some twists, maybe a quick IT band, depending on where you're tight or you're feeling stiff this morning. Find what you need. Step back into plank. Push through your heels. Mountain climber for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Fire up that core. 3, 2, 1. Push back to that downward dog and take advantage here of stretching out those calves. Sit bones to the sky, belly button pulled in. Lift up your right leg to the sky, maybe open it up, feel your hip open, swing through, drop your back knee. Rotate towards me, open it up. Slide back, fold. Big opening, and fold. Big open, and fold. And open, and fold. And stay where you need to. So if you need a little bit extra longer hamstring. I am feeling my legs from Monday, and then maybe coming forward, maybe you even need this quad stretch if you can reach. It's a really good one. Coming back through plank, give me 8 more mountain climbers, then we'll do the other side. 8, 7, tuck it in, puff up that upper back. 6, 5, push through your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to downward dog. Lift the leg, open it up. Push through your hands, swing through, drop your back knee. Open it up. Big open and fold. And open. And close and fold. Big open. And big close. I'm going to stay here in my hamstring just to get a little deeper. Then I'm gonna come forward, get deeper into a lunge, maybe quad. Good, come back and go down into your child's pose. Really take advantage here, take a big breath, maybe drop your elbows, take an inhale breath. Through your nose, exhale all the tension away. Let everything go. If you already had a busy morning, just let that go. Hands to the right, bum to the left. Big side stretch here, find what you need. Take a big inhale, filling with air. Exhale, let it go. Switch to the other side. Big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Come up onto all fours, cat-cow, release the belly. Round and tuck the tail, push the back up. Do it again, 2 more times. Inhale, be intentional. Big exhale. So find the arch, find the round. 1 more, inhale. So good for your spine. Exhale, round and tuck. Fingertips towards your knees, leaning back, stretching out. Okay guys, so with the push-up, sometimes what happens, and I'm noticing this when I'm on my harder floor, my wrists are a little bit more sore. So when we do our Tabata, it is important that our wrists are warmed up. So give me some circles both ways. Okay, so I am going to start off with squat jumps or squat jacks. You can pick what you want there. They can be not jumping, right? Remember, it can be this kind of a thing. You can jump every second one. It's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We finish all the squat, all of the squat jumps before we move on, and we will go to push-ups after and get them out of the way. Okay, so I always am like nervous for Tabata, but then we just get it done. Okay? Ready when you are. Squat jack looks like this. It can look like this. Okay, and I am feeling some stuff in my back today, actually just jumping like that. So I'm going to see how I go. I might need a little bit of a warm-up moment. This better not be gone. Phew. Okay, ready? 20 seconds starting now. You're going to start jumping, doing your squats, trying to go hard. 3, 2, 1, go. It's on. Go, right? Yes, it is. Here we go. So maybe you're going to do 1 and 1. It's okay, baby girl. See how fast 20 seconds goes? Okay, so you got to go hard. You got to promise me the second one. Always when we haven't done it for a while. 3, 2, 1, go. Push. Push. It always seems so fast to me. Especially this first one. 2, 1. Give me a shake. You've got 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Let's go. Go. You gotta dig. Dig deep, guys. My music is loud, so I can't quite hear this. 3, 2, 1, go. Push. Push hard. Come on, you got it. It's only 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds. As they start to feel longer. Number 5. 2, 1. Do what you can. Heart rate's going to start creeping up there. That's what we want. Legs might start dying before the cardio. Try and push. this, guys. 6, 7, 8. Shake it out or stretch. Getting ready. 3, 1, go. Push. Sometimes when I do every second one, I can push harder so I can keep going. You want to try and keep going. Full 20. 2 more. Go. Push. Come on. You got this. Push all the way. 3, 2, 1. One more. Then these are done. Exhale the heat out. Try and breathe, guys. It's hard. Let's go. Push. Push all the way. Come on. Okay. I'm giving us a quick pause. I need water. Push-ups. Getting ready. Here we go. Now, puppy to push-up is your option. Hand release push-up. Push-ups are in your knees, obviously, guys, for most of us. There was a time I did this for my feet. It's not happening. Countdown is on. Here we go. So if you're doing the puppy to push-up, you might be able to stay on your feet if you want to try that. It's a good option. Focus on your form. We've got 8 rounds. This one, what might happen is you might fail and have to rest longer. That's okay. Round 1 done. Here we go. Go. I'm going to really focus on my breath, guys. So if I stop talking, that's what. Push. 2, 1. Why did that one seem faster than the others? Probably not. 6 seconds. 2, 1. So I'm going to stay with this for the first 4. And then I'm going to go to push-ups for my knees. So I'm getting a little more reps in. But the point is, we're doing full body. 2, 1. I'm going to do one more round here, right? This is round 4, yes, coming up. Stay in that child's pose. 3, 2, 1, go. Breathe. No matter what, as long as you're trying your best to keep your form. And continue. Maybe you need to hold your plank for your rest. All right, I'm going to knees. Getting ready here. Number 5, here we go. Again, like I said, if you get to the point where you're like done, maybe just hold it here in this position. Go a little slower. Child's pose. That was number 5. We're going to get through, if you have a dog, it's going to help you cheat. Lucy. How are you doing? It's okay. You're going to be okay. Come on, guys, push through it. It's going to be over before you know it. 2 more. read glasses. Here we go. To see my watch. Here we go. Push. Come on, stay with me. We got this together. One more. One more. Good job, good job. Go. Push. Make it your best. I was counting, so I was trying to get 9, I got 8. Okay, pause. Moving on, transitioning to cardio. We have burpees. If you want the full burpee version, the long jump version means you will do less burpees, right? So you do the jump to the front, do the burpee, jump back. If you don't want to go down and up, you can do the long jumps the whole way. You can do squat jacks. You can do, I'm giving you 3 options, maybe 4 here, right? This one, pop up. Okay, I'm going to try to start with burpees. See how my back feels. 6 seconds, 8 rounds. Getting ready. 2, 1, go. So keeping a safe position every time you jump back. So I'm kind of doing a back pop jack jump together, and you can see how fast the time goes. Plank jack to pop jack might be a little bit more intense. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. You can burpee all the way to your tummy if you want to get up that way. I'll try the normal way. Try to go, guys. Wherever you're at. What I'll do here, guys, is I'll show you the long jump just so you know what it is. Because it's a good version. It eats the time. So you go here, burpee, jump back. It'll just be less time down and up. Still so good, but might be better for some of you. Goes by real fast when we get like 4 in. 4th one. Go. Just trying to give yourself some full body strength and cardio. So this can be a squat back. You can hop over the mat. I don't care. As long as your heart rate's going up, that's a good sign. 4 more. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, go. Push. I'm dying, and something on my mat's distracting me. You're good, girl. I'm still here. Here we go. Push. Go. Push. 2 and 1. Two more, right? 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Go, get after it. quick and dirty, guys. Here we go. Push. Oh. Come on. Stay with me. Last one, best one. Oh, yes. Good girls. Okay. Now, options. A core-based section. I'm going to do 3 options. Mountain climber, running or slow, V-sit, knees, single leg, straight or bent. I'm going to give you the option. If you want to do 4 sets of side plank raises, which are these, so you would do 4 on this side, okay? It's going to be less, obviously less cardio, or these ones. It's only 20 seconds worth, but it'll do really good to do 4 on one side, 4 on the other, if you want that one. That's a great option, especially for people with wrist issues. You could even stay up here and make it a little bit more intense doing this, okay? I don't know which one I'm going to choose because they're all so good. I'm going to choose the mountains, okay, and I'm going to see if I get some cardio and some not, depending on how I do and how my wrists do. So running if you can, you don't have to. Here we go. I want you to focus on your form. Iron out a little bit through your neck, but still puff up through your core, your belly button in. If you go slow, you're fine there too. This is long for 20 seconds, 8 times. You can feel that when you do it. It feels like it lasts forever sometimes. Do your best. Choose your options. There's lots. Go. What starts to happen here is your arms tend to give out before anything else. Okay, so I'm going to do this 4 times because I already noticed my arms starting to give out. Then I'm going to flip on my back and do some of those V-ups. So you can come with me. You choose. Number 3, here we go. Push. But feeling that heart rate come up today, even if you take breaks here and you want to try and push through the mountains, you can. I'm going to encourage you to do that. Push. 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds is not enough. Get ready for number 4. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push. Oh my God. Arms. It's amazing what you can do with just your body weight, right? I'm flipping over. For these next 4, I'm doing single leg. 3, 2, 1. So single leg V up, just so I can feel that core. It's still gonna be hard. Be careful if you have low back stuff, guys, herniated discs, anything like that. What I like about these, I think, is because I get to lay down on the rest. Right, Liz? 3 more. Go. Push wherever you're at. I know you can do it, you guys. If you're choosing those mountain climbers today, go for it. Maybe you're like, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to finish off with 2 sets of running mountain climbers. You decide. Finish strong wherever you are. Here we go. Go. Last one. Best one. It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's okay. Here we go. Go hard. Push. Oh my God. You are done. Wherever you are, just take a moment. Okay. I'm going to restart the timer. We're not going to start it yet, but I want you to just give me some, you can lay on your back here, some gentle recovery stretches. We're not going to recover all the way. I want to get up and do some weights, some nice Tabata arm weights. Find a figure 4 and take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Let it go. All right. I feel like we have been not doing those as much. I could feel that one for sure. As we can, maybe we should commit to doing them at least once a month. I feel like maybe I haven't even been doing that. That's not even that much. Twice a month maybe should be better. Maybe we work it in on one of those extra days and just make it a stretch day. If you want here, guys, after your 2 figure 4s, gentle twist on both sides, just opening a big stretch through the spine before we get up. Big, long body stretch. Reach your feet and your hands away from each other. Take a deep breath. 16 minutes. That could be it for your day. Just so you know, you could put yourself through that. All right, gently, as my dog lets my sweat, hopefully you're sweating, coming over into cat-cow, being very gentle with it. Tuck your toes. You're slowly going to get yourself back to standing. Walk your hands and feet together and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Grab a sip of water. All right, we're going to keep this timing. We're going to do curl press. Okay, so we're doing 20 seconds at a time. I want you to see what it feels like. I'm going to do 12s and see what that feels like. We're going to do it 4 times. 20 seconds. Pick up your weights because there's no countdown and I have to press the watch at the same time. So pick up your weights. 3, 2, 1. Go. Curl. Press. Oh, I need heavier. Keep going after I think about it. 20 seconds, remember, is not that long. Yeah. Give me a quick neck stretch while we're waiting for the second set. Athletic stance, light grip, abs are in. Okay, keep your breath going, guys. Don't hold your breath. Yeah, definitely heavier. Control. Good job. Okay, you'll know if it's not heavy enough. 2, 1, go. Slowly, progressively should be feeling harder. Squeeze your elbows into your sides on the curl. Stretch. We'll do one more like that. Then we're going to do just biceps, rotating the curl up. Go. So it's hammer, press. Watch that core stability here. Ribs are in. I'm using a little bit of momentum here to get it above my head. I can tell. That's okay. All right. Let's put the weight down for 1 sec. Just shake out what we just did. We're going to go into Bicep curls rotating. If you want to switch out the weights, you can. We're going to do this 4 sets. I'm going to press my watch, counting down 7 seconds. Light grip, shoulders back, 2, 1, squeeze. So you're going to rotate. I want you to really squeeze. Even if the weights aren't that heavy, or you feel like you can go up, but you couldn't go up to the next set, I want you to then squeeze really hard at the top and control it down. Squeeze. You have 10 seconds. You absolutely can put them down. Rotate wrists, stretch arms, pick them back up again. 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. 2 more. Shake it out. 2, 1. Feeling that burn, you guys? Yes, yes. Control. You got this. If you've never felt that burn like this before, this is good. This is where the magic happens. 1 more. Here we go. Squeeze it in. Best you can. Okay, grab a set. Pause. I want to save time for stretching, but I still want to do a few more things. So, I want to do some triceps, so we're going to do 2 different ones. We're going to do the ones where we're here, okay? And you're going to feel those biceps a little bit, but you're going to have lighter weight because you're going to be kicking back those triceps, okay? If you have any other pieces of equipment in your house that you want to use, like a TRX tricep, where you're leaning back, holding the TRX here, you totally can do that. But you only need, like I'm gonna grab 10s. Now triceps are that muscle that it creeps up on you, okay? The idea though here is to, honestly, I'm giving you guys a moment to just breathe so we can get ready for this. You really need to squeeze those elbows in. And you can notice, even just without weight, how you can feel those triceps contract. Pinkies to the back of the weight, lean over slightly, abs are in, go. Squeeze. 4 sets. Find the squeeze at the top. Squeeze. Yeah, so I'm kind of like on the verge of feeling like I need to grab 12s. I don't know if that's you. But I'm going to stick with these 10s because we're going to do something else. Squeeze. Squeeze. Find it. Squeeze. And again, you have to stabilize through your core because you're slightly bent over. Put the weights down if you want. Stand up. Maybe a side stretch. You don't have a lot of time here. Pick up those weights. Squeeze those elbows in. Pickies to the back. Extend. See if you can hold those weights up the back. It's kind of nice to have the lighter weight so you can actually control what you're doing. So those weights don't snap back at you. Woo. 1 more. 3, 2, 1, go. down, grab a sip, pause. Pause, pause, pause. Laying on your back. We're going to go against gravity the other direction. This is where if you've got a Bosu, you have a couple options. You can lay on your Bosu with your head or your feet, okay? So today, often we do it with our feet. I'm going to lay on it with my head. Now, these 10s could be too heavy. Now that we're going against gravity the opposite way, and we've already done a set, you can see I'm going to start with 10s, but I'm going to have my 8s ready. So I'm psyching myself out is what I'm doing. Okay, we have 6 seconds. Get ready, upside down. Head, neck, shoulders are supported. Glutes are up. Elbows are above your shoulders. And you're here. So your elbows stay right over top of your shoulders. Squeeze your bum cheeks up. Everything should feel supported, head, neck, and shoulders. Like I said, it should feel like a pillow. You're here. Oh, I feel like I might be able to do 10s. If you want, just coming forward to a forward fold. Whatever you need to do here. You can even stay up in your glutes if you want to. Squeeze it up. Squeeze your bum cheeks. Here it comes. If you want, while you wait, you can just do some glute bridges with your weights on your hips. Come up, get ready, here we go. Jeez. Okay, so if you bring the weights in, maybe you want to squeeze it up, little presses for a couple. Last set, here we go, squeeze it up. Can barely get them up, that's okay. We've burned out our bis and tris. All right, gently coming down, weights down, forward fold here. Time to stretch. Forward fold. Let's take off our socks and shoes. So let's take advantage of our time here, you guys. I really do value stretching, and we do know how important it is, and often we don't take the time to do it. So let me just move some of these weights out of the way. I want you to start on your hands and knees. I am going to add another mat on top of my old bones for my knees. This new floor is awesome. It's just a little hard. All right, so coming down onto your hands and knees, I want you to find your breath here for a second in cat-cow. So in neutral spine, release your belly, inhale your breath in as you arch. Exhale, round and tuck, push your back to the ceiling, exhale. If you want, you can do some circles with the spine. You can do another cat-cow. Exhale, round and tuck. From here, push to a downward dog. Like I said, guys, you can take off your socks as well. Push your hips to the sky and just find that nice pedal. And just notice the difference. See if you can really settle into this differently now that we're done the workout. Pedal those heels. Lift up one leg, open it up, push through your hands. Swing through, find that lunge stretch here. Now, if your Bosu is handy, and if you guys are, some people here are new, I know. If you do not have a Bosu, I feel like it's like the thing that you should get, because it is very helpful for a lot of things, especially this. So when you push your Bosu up against that back leg, It's going to provide some support, and it's going to let you sink into the lunge a little bit more. Okay, so let yourself be in the lunge wherever you're at. Maybe just support yourself with your hands on one side. See if you can maybe even square off your hips a little bit more. That might even be bringing this front hip back into the socket more and that back hip forward. You know your body, you do what it needs. You can heel toe the front toe out a little bit more, and see, now I have this Bosu I can kind of rely on. So I'm not sinking into my joints. You know what I mean? I'm feeling some support. So then that way, my muscles are going, oh, awesome, you're supporting me, I can let go. Because when you have to hold yourself up and stretch, it's almost like you're contracting, right? So you don't want to be contracting. You want to try to be actually letting go and stretching. So inhale and exhale. Stay longer if you need to. You can also use the Bosu here for a hamstring stretch, supported. That does not work for me, but some people it does. I just like to be here. Again, pull your hip socket so they're square. Let yourself fold over top of your leg. You can grab the toe and you'll get a little bit more into the calf as you straighten your knee. Take an inhale and exhale breath. Also, you might feel that in your foot, which is good. I want you to come forward back into that lunge. See if you can go a little deeper or maybe change into something else. So if you do have the Bosu, you could prop yourself up, possibly grab that back foot, either the same hand or opposite hand, and get into your quad stretch here, which for me, I'm desperately in need of this. My quads get really tight. Slide back this time if you can. See if you can try this. Sitting all the way back onto your heel and fold over into the hamstring stretch here. Now, depending on where you're tight, so if it's your glutes, you're feeling it, you can bend your knee, take your hands to one side. Maybe you're going to feel into the low back somewhere. Maybe just sitting on your leg doesn't feel good, so make sure you're in a spot that's right for you. Take some big inhales and exhales. Let yourself go. The longer you stay in this stretch, the more you're going to try and be able to settle in, okay? And try to breathe so that, again, you're not contracting, but you can feel the lengthening. You can imagine the muscle doing that with every inhale and exhale. Gently come up. You're going to switch to the other side. So lunge, find some support. You can have pillows. If you have a bolster at home. Again, notice what happens when you square off the hips first and then come forward, okay? So then these are in line. It's really easy to open up here, okay? So notice what happens when you square off. Then come forward. When you square off, you're going to feel that in the spot that's tight at the top of the hip flexor. It might not be tight there. You may not feel it. Everyone's going to be different. Heel toe the front foot out if you like. Push open that inner thigh stretch. Feeling your elbow maybe against your knee. Moving yourself around. Just feeling what you need. Inhale and exhale breath as you hold. Sliding yourself back into that hamstring stretch. Square off the hips. Maybe tippy fingers on the floor. Maybe you need your Bosu here to support you. Inhale and exhale. Maybe grab the toe. Maybe straighten out the leg. Inhale and exhale. Come forward again. And see if you either can go into the same one you just did a little deeper, or maybe you're here. I'm taking some big deep breaths, and I'm actually enjoying the Bosu helping me. So I notice if I rotate this way, I'm going to feel the stretch a little bit more to the outside of my knee. If I rotate this way, it's going to be more towards the front of the quad. This side was more the IT band side. Gently release, come back into more of a deep hamstring stretch, maybe the same thing you did before, or sitting all the way down. And again, you'll always start with a hip hinge, and then you will let your head and neck go. And just play with straightening and bending the knees. Notice how things change when you do that. Good. Coming onto your belly, we're going to stretch the chest. So come all the way down to your tummy. Before we continue, guys, just give me a nice long stretch, so much so that you're going to lift up and fire up those back muscles by reaching your feet and hands away from each other where they lift up off the ground. Then I want you to come down and just let everything go. Extend your right hand away from you, looking to the left, or you can bend it at 90, taking your left hand under your shoulder and opening up here. So your head is on the ground. You're opening up through the front of the chest and the shoulder. And then some of you have seen me do this lots. If you want, you can kickstand like a figure 4 position, and you can get a quad stretch. Take a big inhale and exhale breath. Here's where I'm right now in my head. I can see a window outside to my house, and I can see snow blowing. I'm trying not to be upset about it, but I am not gonna lie, it needs to go away. Anyways, I'm done. Okay, it's just, even though we had a nice winter and everyone keeps saying that, it's still too long to have it in April. All right, switch to the other side, same exact thing, let everything settle. Take an inhale and exhale breath, let it go. Breathe. Good, you can stay longer if you want to, gently coming back. We have to stretch those glutes. So coming back, you can pick, guys, what you want. If you want a pigeon pose, I'm gonna walk you through that. If that's not for you, you can do a figure 4 pose, or I'm gonna show you some seated hip stretches. So I'll take you through pigeon. I am not gonna stay in pigeon, but you can stay here, knee to wrist, okay? Figure 4 on your spine, or I'm gonna do one of these ones today where I do the double pigeon because I need this one. Okay, so you can see how tight my hips are. So you line up your knee and basically lining up your entire shin with the edge of the mat, and then sit up tall in those sit bones and see if you can put that other leg right on top. You'll see a triangle when you look down. Sit up nice and tall, try to get those sit bones, whoops, slipping. And I just, wherever you are, I want you to breathe, and we're gonna stay here for a little bit. Inhale, breath, exhale. If you're in this position, your knee is down, and you wanna fold forward, 100%, see what that feels like. I'm just gonna undo this and see what my heart rate was for curiosity. Let's see. Oh, it just tells me my average heart rate. Well, I will look. I'm always just curious sometimes what it gets to when I do that short Tabata. Take a deep breath. We're here. We're here because I need to be here, and you probably do too. When you are ready, you can switch. I'm going to stay here for another breath or two. Gently switch to the other side. Pigeon, figure four, this double pigeon. Oh boy, I need this. I'm so tight in the hips. I think it's time for a massage. Holy cow. I noticed that my other leg isn't even down. So I'm just being careful, and I'm just gonna breathe. Not enough stretching. Two more breaths. Gently coming out of wherever you are at onto your side. Sideline quad will open up the hip this direction. So we had a bent hip. Now we're gonna open up and extend through. Here, just letting gravity take our knee down this way. So if you notice you're not feeling it, line up your entire side of your body, and you might notice a bit of a change, and just try and let the weight of your leg come down. You can always lie all the way down as long as you don't feel anything tricky in your, or pinchy, or something that feels yucky in your spine. Don't lie down, okay, if that position bothers you. I am definitely tight. I'm trying to think of why. It's probably the walking, the run. It was probably the run I did on Sunday, if that's what it was. Hence why I don't do that on the regular. Guys, speaking of walking, please, if you can, if you walk your dog, you're already in the challenge. Go put your name down, track your kilometers. If you have a watch that can do that, whatever, your phone can even do that too if you don't have an Apple Watch. Yeah, if you walk with your phone, it's tracking your walks. Put it in at the end of the day. I'm gonna go put mine, I didn't put mine in yet from yesterday. Even if you don't wanna say what your goal is, maybe you'll surprise yourself. If you think about it, if you did 10 days, 10 kilometers, you have that 20 days, 5 kilometers. So really, you can get 100 kilometers quite easily in 30 days if you do it every day. Now, I'm blaming the weather today, but I'm still hopeful. I mean, if you dress for it, it's fine. For me, it's just those little tiny dogs. I might have to leave them behind to go get it done. Good. Gently come up onto your knees. Side stretch. This is going to feel good. Extend the leg out. Reach over top of your body. Push your hips towards me and just let yourself fold. So feeling everything open up here. Maybe even coming towards the back with that arm, like almost like an arch. Point your toes, stretch your foot away from you and see what you feel. Open up. It's so good for our organs, you guys. So good for our breath, making space for it. Gently coming up, switch to the other side. Push your hips towards me. Big side stretch. And then maybe even reaching back, rotating behind. Stretch your foot away from you. Just feel an opening up. If you sit all day, this is always bent, right? Good. Coming down and just lay down right onto your spine. Feet together, knees apart. Take a deep breath in here. Hands can just be down by your side for a sec. Take a big breath. Or hands on the belly and the heart. And find your breath by inhaling, filling up. And then exhale, let it all go. Do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. I know it's 9:30, so I'm going to let you guys go. Whatever you need to do,